Hello, this is Scarlett Gibson, and I'm just going to go over the informal assessment that I conducted on a 7th grade student. We're calling him Justin again for this assignment. So according to all of the data that was collected on him through all those intelligence assessments, achievement, his behavioral and speech, and just all of those, it was very evident that Justin has a deficit in expressive and receptive language, more specifically just looking at like his categories of vocabulary and grammar usage in sentences. So because of this, I chose to assess Justin in these areas. I created a sentence writing worksheet for him. Looks like this here. Basically what he does is he chooses a word from our little word bank here, and then he writes a sentence with it here. And I explained to him before he took this assessment that he will be writing 5 sentences, and that I want him to make sure that he uses those words in each sentence so he has something to kind of work off of. He's not just pulling something out of nowhere. He has a basis to start from. So I just want to see like what his writing abilities are is the reason I chose to do that. Can he formulate a sentence? I was looking at his grammar usage, whether he can write a complete sentence, his spelling abilities, as well as how he uses punctuation and capitalization. So I explained to him that I would be looking for all of those components as he writes, so to make sure he pays close attention because I want to see his best work. So after reviewing his assessment, looking at it here, I marked all over it so I could know what I needed to see and everything. His grammar usage, I gave him a 60% on that because 3 of his sentences, the grammar was good, but he kind of struggled with grammar as well at the same time. Like on number 3 here, he put, I can fly a airplane. So that would be improper grammar. He put, are we gone to walk? So he kind of struggled with grammar just a little bit. Complete sentences, he did write incomplete sentences. I am happy today. It's time to eat. Can I fly a airplane? It's a complete sentence, just the grammar is incorrect. Punctuation, I gave him a 60% because he got his ending punctuations, but some of them, like he put are you going to jump? And he didn't use anything here to separate that whether it be a comma or an exclamation mark. And then here he put, it's time to eat, but he put a period here after it's. So that was incorrect punctuation. And then capitalization, he got 100% on that. He knew when to capitalize at the beginning of his sentences. So that kind of gave me an idea of what he's able to do. So to help improve Justin's abilities in these areas, I recommend that he just receive some one-on-one, just direct instruction, just specifically working on grammar usage. He can work on this goal just by being given sentences written maybe even 2 different ways, and then have him just circle the correct way or find the correct way. He also needs to work on punctuation, not so much at the end of the sentence, but more so if he needs to add a comma or an apostrophe or something along those lines. Spelling, he definitely needs to work on spelling because there's just some words that he missed, like say today. He separated today and made it 2 different words. In airplane, he didn't put the I and he didn't put the E at the end. Going, he put goning. And so we definitely need to work on spelling. Just like basic rules like the I before E, what makes a long vowel sound, short vowel sound, just the simple things like that I think would help him tremendously with spelling. So So with all that being said, I think this assessment here was a pretty good indicator of his abilities for writing. But if being asked what would I change about this assessment and make it maybe different for next time is I used this same assessment as one of them on my elementary as well. And like I said, with that one, if I could change anything, it would probably be not to just have him write the sentences like this, because this is what he gives me his ability and not so much maybe the ability or the level that he should be at. So I feel like it helps understand some of this stuff, but it's not complete. Like, I would maybe add on the give him something maybe next time if I was going to assess him again that had him choose bigger sentences that have commas and things like that, so that I could see if he really understands maybe where a comma goes, and if he can determine, yes, there's supposed to be one here, and place it in a sentence that doesn't have one, and maybe even focus more on, he obviously understands when to capitalize at the beginning of a sentence, but maybe I could give him different words or sentences that have errors in capitalization, not just at the beginning, but in names and like months and just proper nouns and things like that. I think that would be a better indicator of what his actual abilities are, and it would just give me more detailed information on what I need to know from him. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks.